Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the charts. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame right now. And as you can see, we are way on the bottom of our major EMAs and MAs, and now we are pushing away from our 21 EMA and under our smallest 9 EMA as well. So it doesn't look great, but there is hope because we are coming into our support zone. So if we can hold these levels and go sideways, then the momentum can build for us to go upwards. But right now, we are definitely feeling the pressure to the downside. We definitely would need to close above 20,300 before we see any other upside. If we can't get above 20,300, unfortunately, we're going to be testing these lower levels, such as 18,500 to 19,000, all the way down to 17,500 and so on, which was the previous lows. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. The dailies are obviously on a downtrend. We need to wait for a close, and close above 20,300 would be ideal. On a 4-hour, we are putting up pressure against the 21 EMA, and we look like we're about to test some downside. Ideally, if we can get the 4-hour to close above 20K, we can then aim for the 20,300. But right now, under 20K, we are looking for lower prices. I believe we will be testing 19,500, and then if that area breaks, we're going to see much lower levels. So just be prepared and ready for that. If we can hold 19,500 and claim 20K, we can test into 20,300 and then look for higher. But if we can't get to 20,300, we're not looking for that 20,700 break for additional upside. Right now, we have lots of resistance to the upside, and we have a little bit support left to the downside. So let's see how it plays out this weekend, and what we should be expecting for Sunday will be much more clear as we get closer after this daily close. I'm going to an hourly, which we normally don't do for these videos, but I just want to point that out since it's a little bit low volume and going sideways, that it's been, oops, bring that up. Sorry for the lag. There you go. So, the point I was trying to say is on the hourly also, we have not really gotten above the 21 EMA, so it's showing a lot of resistance to the upside. After we have an hourly open and close above 19,900-ish, maybe we have a potential for going higher to the 20K and more. But I mean, if you want to set an alert for 19,500, or sorry, 19,500 for downside and 19,950 for upside, and then you can try to trade the move. But aside from those areas breaking, we're in a tight range. And yeah, this is where I tell members to try to get your long on the bottom and try to get your short from the top and the long from the bottom. That way, if you have a long from down here and it goes to 19,400, you're stopped out at 19.5-ish. And then if you get short and it's around 20,300 and we go to 20,500-ish, well, you're stopped out, and the other side, your long will win. One side is going to lose, one side is going to win. If you have both trades running on low leverage, you can ramp up the leverage as the winning side gets claimed. This rejection here the first time, I don't think we'll do it again. We did it once here, but this is just consolidation as this is tightening. So it is possible for us to break up on shorts and panic and the fear that's stacking in the market. It's in the market maker's best interest to pop back up to like 21.3 and then reject back down. So everyone gets liquidated and then it comes back. Like you can test the highs all the way up to 22.5 if you really wanted to. So each level is important. Market makers will go level by level. So make sure you have your alerts and stop losses set a little bit outside of the next level in case it's like a fake out move. You know, like if it's supposed to stop everyone at 27, it'll go to 27.50 or 28 and then come back down. So just keep an eye out for the EMAs as well as the data points of like the daily, weekly, and monthly. All of those need to go in confluence with each other. All right, well, let's go look real quick at this weekly, and then I'll go right to Ethereum. So we have another day left for this weekly to close, and obviously it doesn't look that healthy. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't look that healthy. But as long as we're not closing under 19.5, it gives us the hope that next week we can continue up and test higher. If we close under 19.5, next week's candle is going to be much more questionable for upside. Volume is subsiding as we've been dumping and dumping and dumping. So it is coming into the time that we do somewhat of a reversal, a much higher level reversal than this local bounces to test some resistance to the upside because lots and lots of people are panic shorting and selling on the bottom, and that's always bad news for a poke up just to test the resistance to the upside. I mean, I would expect 26,500 to be the first level of resistance on a weekly. So there's no way that 21,000 and stuff like that is gonna really be that big of an issue because I mean for the daily we could go all the way to 29. So it depends on what time level you're trading. Right now, we are testing support. And I'm going to go back to the 4 hour and I'm just going to say that 20,300, 19,500 is what we're looking for on the 4 hour after this sideways consolidation. All right. And let's go now to Ethereum. Ethereum has been the stronger asset. So it's the one that I would be watching. This little head and shoulder situation that it's forming here, rejecting off the 21, this is just making this more of a realistic warning that, hey, we're going to test downside like very, very soon. Do I have my drawing? Yeah. Okay. So I am trading this range right now. Once this range breaks, I mean, we had our shorts from much higher. We even scalped again around 17, 18. Trying to make sure everyone is keeping an eye out to try to take a long around 1400 to 1200. And we are waiting to see how this day closes. As of right now, volume is subsiding. We are coming into like a low, but is this support or not? We will have to wait and find out and see in the long run. If I go to a 4 hour, I'll give you the range, a tighter range than what is over on my drawings. So for the top side, we're looking for $1,725 is the resistance to the upside. Once we claim that, we can look for much, much higher levels. But this is the first level of resistance right here with EMAs are crossing. Excuse me. And then if you look over here, right now our EMAs are trying to put in a relief rally or sideways or attempt to go up. As long as we do not close under this last low around 1500, as long as we're not closing under 1500, the possibilities of going sideways and up is there, due to the fact that we've already attempted to 1 2, so maybe have one more leg down and then we can try to go up. So just keep in mind that if we're losing 1500, downside is probably more likely. We're looking for support around 1400 to 1420. If we lose this support at 1400 to 1420, we're looking much lower at 1200-ish. Let's go. Yeah, we're looking at around 1200 to 1000. Basically, all the previous lows that we had before this rally actually kicked off due to the merge and all that good stuff. This was our last previous consolidation before the breakout. So we're actually looking like we're about to come test the breakout area because we have not tested this low yet around 1200. So losing 1400, I would assume 13 to 1200 will be the next area for the support bounce to see if we go higher or not. So keep that area in mind. If we do claim 1580 or 1600 on an hourly open and close. We can look for higher into that 1700 area or 1800. We could get up there, but as of right now, we're going to go sideways, and it looks like the pressure is onto the downside, so we're looking for these lower levels. During the weekend, low volume, anything can happen, but it's more logical for us to go sideways than to make quick moves up or down because we have fear in the market. I understand that, but next week we have an Apple event. We have the merge, which is like 5 to 10 days away as well. So there's a lot of hype and FOMO that will come into the market as this fear subsides, and the FOMO will probably push us to really quick moves because since the panic and fear came first, people are selling bottom and shorting the bottom. And when that reverses, the move will be really, really quick to the top side because they're going to all get liquidated, stopped out, and it's going to cause the fuel for the upside. Because we've already had plenty of time for everyone to do their selling and shorting because of these fast moves down. Now it's about when are we going to go sideways and reverse. And that's kind of what's being attempted right now because we did not make a new low over here. So that's a positive sign for this to go higher. We need to get above this high right here, and then this level can be claimed and we could go higher. We got to break this higher. We got to stop the lower highs and the lower low pattern to basically reverse to get a low here, a higher low here, and then get a higher high, a higher low, higher high, and up. So this can turn into a W. Ideally, that would be the ideal situation if we don't go as low as everyone is hoping and predicting, and we just get scooped up in this. Look at this. There you go. Thank you. Scooped up in this like up and handle kind of situation. Anyway, sorry for all those drawings. My computer is lagging due to the recorder. And yeah, that's what we're looking for on Ethereum. As you can see, we are trading this little bear flag right here. We had the long on the bottom. If we can attempt to scalp the long here, if this is a fake out. But if this thing breaks down, we're looking all the way for 1400, and then we got another layer of support in this golden pocket around 13. This 1300 is just outlining the order box, so won't use it as that big of a confluence point. But we are waiting for this to break out. This is starting to look like it's bullish, but it's in a bear flag formation. If we can claim this ascending red channel and stay inside it, great. But right now we're on the bottom of it, testing it. If we break down, I'm looking for the long on the bottom of my green channel. And that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, guys. Well, I hope that was informative and helpful. Please join us in our live session in our Discord community. We're going to be trying to chart, answer, do an AMA session for all the other people who have questions or concerns. And if I can help them, I would love to. Aside from that, please do me a solid and like the video, subscribe, press the bell button for notification. I'm solely relying on YouTube to basically make a living now. So YouTube trading is where I'm hoping my future is going, and I can only go there without your guys' love and support. So please feel free to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notification, share this video with your friends and family. And if you have anything else I can do to help you out, please leave it in the comment section below. If there's a coin you want me to chart, feel free to ask. If you have time in the next 30 minutes or hour, feel free to join me in the Discord, which is in the description of this video below, and we will be doing live charting. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next daily video.